Hey you guys, welcome back. I am just gonna do a real quick video. This is gonna be my first impressions on the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So I had mentioned that I bought this before, and I used the Sephora. Sorry, I couldn't remember where I bought it from. I used the shade finder, and it said I was shade Seashell. And when I got Seashell in the mail, it was way too orange for my skin. So I'm doing this in front of natural light. I have no other light. I am, however, actually going to turn this little beauty light on. My battery's almost dead. So like, as you can see, that didn't really like give me much of a difference. So I exchanged it and I got shade Swan. So hopefully this is closer. As you can see, I haven't tried this. I'm going to have to pump it a few times. I'm just going to give myself 3 pumps. That is already looking way closer to my shade. So I've already wet my little beauty sponge. This is the Juno & Co. microfiber. She didn't nap on her schedule today, so. But this is the Juno & Co. microfiber velvet beauty blender. I'm just gonna get my little baby hairs out of the way. And I'm just dotting this all over so that I feel like it blends better that way. And now I'm just gonna go in. I love this beauty sponge. I don't know if you've seen my first impression / review on it, but I feel like this puts my foundation down faster than my Real Techniques one. I really don't use brushes because I don't like the way that it looks on my skin. So far, this looks way better than the shade Seashell. So I only did my Too Faced foundation, I only used it twice because it just was like, even if I spent 18,000 weeks in the tanning bed, I'm just kidding, that's dramatic. If I had like went to Mexico or something and gotten a tan and it had, you know, I didn't burn or anything, then like I would have been able to make it work. But I just feel like I'm spending money and I shouldn't have to like mix your moisturizer with my foundation when I know that they have shades out there in this particular, not like if, you know, I was in between shades, I probably would just buy the darker one and then just sheer it out with like a moisturizer or something. But I knew that they had a shade that was at least closer to my skin color, because I just see so many people using it. Okay. So that's just one layer. I did prime my skin with the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas primer that's upside down. I just got the mini size because I wanted to try it first before I spent that money on it. But like, a little does go a long way. So I've used this ever since I got it. So as you can see, I have used quite a bit of product, but I don't really use that much. I do like a little finger scrape up in my forehead, a little finger scrape against my chin, and that really works. So this is starting to dry down. I really like it. It doesn't seem to be settling into my fine lines that much. Now, I haven't set it or anything. I'm gonna bring you guys a little closer so you can see in a little bit of a better lighting. So as you can see, that definitely is closer to my skin. I only did blend to right about here. So as you can see, that is pretty close to my natural skin color. And the good thing about that is I can, you know, if I do end up getting a little tan, I usually really try to keep my face covered. But, you know, if I do get tan this summer, I can just, you know, go a little darker in my bronzer. I can add a few pumps of something else. This feels really good on my skin. I am going to go ahead and conceal just to see if, you know, this works. So I do under my eyes with the LA Pro Conceal in the shade Fairest, and then I spot conceal with Vanilla. So you can see they're very similar, just a few shades off. I think actually that Vanilla is the next shade under Fairest. So I'm just gonna squeeze a little out, and in my opinion, a little goes a long way. But then again, I don't like go overboard with my concealers. See, that's just a few swipes. Like, I barely even squeezed the tube to get any out. So, and then I usually always take my concealer no matter what I'm using, and I put it right here in my little nose crevices. See, now that is a little different, but it's not too different. And I go right here, and then I do have a couple of spots. Back forever ago in 4th grade, my friend had just sharpened a pencil and turned, and it stabbed me in the head, so it left a mark on my skin, so I always try to cover that up. Ooh, that blended out super nice. And when I spot conceal, I really try to make sure, you see what I'm doing, I'm going around in like a circle and just really blending that into my skin so that it doesn't look like, oh, she just stuck something on her face. But with my under eye concealer, I do go a shade lighter, and I do go a little heavier and more concentrated, since I like to use that to like brighten up my face. We'll see how it looks when I'm done. I have super like creasy lids. I guess they're called hooded eyes, I don't know. And I have, even when I get like enough sleep, or if I put like a cooling thing under my eyes, I still have like these little indentions. It's just the way that my face is. So I always get creased makeup underneath my eyes, even if I set my concealer instantly. That is a little bright with this new foundation. Bring you guys in a little. I just record on my phone, so I'm just holding it. I just scratched my skin. Amazing. That actually really like woke me up, I feel like. Trying to figure out where to put you guys. But see, when I'm in like that, you guys can see it is baseball season now. We've had opening day, White Sox. If you guys watch basketball, Kentucky just got knocked out of the Final Four today. Didn't make it past Elite Eight. Really sad, but it's farther than they made it last year. You know, we have a really young team, and they worked really hard to be here, so. All right, I'm just gonna take my Coty Airspun setting powder and just set my face real quick. I want to try a different setting powder than this. I'd like this, but I want to try something new, but I don't really want to try the Laura Mercier just yet. I feel like everyone just uses that as their go-to, and obviously that should mean that it's really good, but I want to try some other else. I know that Too Faced has that Peach Perfect one. Maybe I'll try that. A lot of people complain about the way that this Coty Airspun smells. I don't think it's too overpowering. Who the freak's parking in front of our... Uh-oh, they're waiting for them to go. Never mind. So you can tell I should be part of the neighborhood watch. Okay, just really making sure that's set. Especially under my eyes, in my T-zone, and my forehead. See, because I have this little scar right here, and so everything settles, and then I always get a crease right there because I lift, but I know that those things happen, so that's not, you know, the setting powder's fault or anything. So yeah. So far, I'm really digging this. I'm not gonna bake under my eyes or anything. But I am going to try a new bronzer. This may be too light for me, but it's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's in the shade 6675, which is light bronzer. I am a real pale person, so... Ooh, it smells like coconut. I'm just going to grab a little fluffy brush. I'm going to really go in, just because it looks pretty light. But it is giving me slight color. Ooh, it's pretty warm toned, but it's a light color, so that helps. Ooh, sorry. We always watch these crash videos. And I get so into them. I might go back over with some powder, but... What did he say?
He's like, Christ almighty.
And just hit my areas. Just kind of warm my face up a little because I am pale. We're just not going into spring. That's not too harsh. Ugh, I don't like coconut or the way coconut tastes, the way coconut feels in my mouth, but I love the way coconut smells. It just reminds me of like fingernail cuticles, and I can't do that. Okay, now I'm gonna take a brush with no product on it, and I'm just gonna go back over my cheek contour because I did go a little heavy on this side. That's not too bad though. This smells so good. Here, smell this, babe.
Smells good.
Yeah. Red Stock. Oh. Lindy, if you're watching this, my friend Lindy, I have the Fenty Beauty foundation that doesn't match me. I still have it for you. Just come by whenever, girl. Whenever. I didn't do a nose contour, but I don't think I really need to. All right. So I am just gonna hit this with some rose water. Bring some life back. I love the way it feels when you like mist your face. It just feels like you can feel all those powders just like melt together. It's so nice. If you don't wear makeup, you're missing out. Okay, I do think next time I wear this that I will try the fairest under my eyes. I mean, vanilla under my eyes, because I do feel like this is a little bright, but it's your personal preference, I guess. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And that's just my new foundation with a little bit of contour, a little bit of bronzing. See, now that I have it up like here, you can see like I look really, really white and washed out like in my T-zone. So I think I will try a darker concealer next time, but other than that, so far, I really like the way that the Too Faced Born This Way foundation sits on my skin. It's oil-free, so it's not going to give me extra oil. I probably will do a few check-ins between now and then. I am applying this pretty late, so it's not going to be like a full 8-hour wear test, but let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to subscribe and share my channel with your friends. Thanks.